Now from Truist Park, just about set for baseball from Cobb County, Georgia. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the New York Yankees and the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Interleague Baseball next. Mike Soroka, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy certainly could be one of those horses for courses kind of guy. Loves pitching at home. Take a look at those home road splits. They're pretty good. Without question, he's more comfortable pitching at home than he is on the road.
Derek.
So stepping in is Derek Jeter, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball one as we're underway tonight from Truist Park. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season. To find a way to get to 500, you feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. He's got it one away.
Batting second.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. Ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases. Just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage today.
At third, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Here comes Tino Martinez as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
1 ball, no strike.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Grounded softly to the right. Reined in. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. David Wells, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters' meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there. That came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Freddie Freeman is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 0-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Over to first, and that retires the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still no score. Now at the plate, Darryl Strawberry.
The left fielder, Darryl.
Here's the first pitch.
Strawberry.
That's that.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
3-1 the count now. Into the windup and the pitch. Back up the middle. And the Yankees have their first hit of the ball game.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Ready now is Tim Raines, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play.
Not a bad season for a rookie. He's really put himself on the map with the way he's hit the ball this year.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Strawberry gets his lead at first, nobody out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
A dive, but he's back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Alfonso Soriano is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Soriano hits a little over the 270 mark. Now a move over to first. Runners back. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Count even at 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
He's set and the pitch. Jason Kendall stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now the 1-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count. The pitch finds the zone. Strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And a pitch taken here by Kendall as they fall behind him now. 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
The third baseman, Wade.
Next to hit, Wade Boggs. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First delivery to him. Two men are on with 2 men out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And, in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Standing in now, David Wells. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
No, that's down.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Yeah, from a pitcher's perspective right here, you got to treat this guy like he's the 4-hole hitter. With runners in scoring position, I know it's the pitcher at the plate. You got to execute.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees are out in front, 2-0. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. One of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. Center fielder looking up, still going back, and it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now. And the Braves have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 game.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on-base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2-2 to Marcell Ozuna. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
1-0 the count. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle. Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
High and deep down the left field line. Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
The batter will be Christian Pache, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at bat. It's 0-2 now from the stretch. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Braves draw a bit closer courtesy of the solo home run. We've played 2, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the first-year shortstop, Derek Jeter. Now here's the pitch. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Jeter hits a little over the 270 mark. The 0-1.
No. Ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. And with one away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. First pitch of the AB on its way. Pops this one up. Swanson is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
2 down, no one on base, and that brings up Tino Martinez. Now the first pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And that one got a piece of him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Jose Canseco will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Canseco.
From the stretch. 289 is the average coming in with 38 home runs and 94 runs batted in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Martinez is off of first with 2 away. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. The relay. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees lead this one 3-1. Jose Canseco will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 33, Jose.
To the plate now, Mike Soroka. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1. The bouncer to the left side, scooped up. And that's the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. No balls and 1 strike. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Albies just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. And he misses again, ball 3.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
He's got it, and that's the second out. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and his show track will demonstrate for us it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. Freddie Freeman is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Atlanta, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
No ball.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Tim Raines stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So next to hit is Alfonso Soriano, struck out in his first at-bat. The pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Jason Kendall will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And Kendall swings and misses that time as he falls behind 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Rolled slowly to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr.
Yeah, not fooled by that breaking ball in his last AB at all. He jumped all over it. It's such a good feeling as a hitter when you know you're picking up the secondary stuff right out of the pitcher's hands.
Kendall with the sign, now the 1-1. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. That's wide, 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-1 now.
1 strike.
3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
3-1.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Called strike, and that'll run it full. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Williams is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting it.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. Score holds. It's 3-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
First delivery to him. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Well, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1 and 2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Boggs aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Stepping in now, Derek Jeter. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. There's one. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Into the box, Bernie Williams, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
I'm so impressed with him and his ability to hit from both sides of the dish. I mean, we've all seen guys that do it, but really, they usually struggle from one side of the plate or the other. Not him, though. He's a true switch hitter who has a lot of success from either side of the box.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Now a throw over and the runner back. And another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 0-1 on its way. Pitch inside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Trying to move. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading up for the Braves,
thank you, Heidi.
the third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
First pitch on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Christian Pache comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The 1-1 home. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. To the left side, but it's well foul. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Mike Soroka is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. Digging in will be Bernie Williams.
Leading off for the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
And now the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right. The next 1-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Tino Martinez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Way outside. 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. And stepping in, Jose Canseco. He doubled his last time up.
And if you remember, it was kind of one of those cardinal sin type of mistakes. Whether it was him or the third base coach, you cannot make the first or third out at third, especially when you had a double in the bag.
Pitch on the way.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting glove.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So the Yanks go. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And with 1 away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys had the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. First pitch of the AB on its way. Dansby Swanson is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Grounded back up the middle. And there are 2 away now. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate, even though it's early on.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Freeman will head to second. And, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The center field.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Acuna digs in now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Ball. Playing 12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Luke Jackson is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year.
Luke Jackson.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Tim Raines. He flew out in his last AB. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball. 2 outs
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away.
Now that second base.
One gone here in the Yankee seventh. And batting next to be Alfonso Soriano. And now the first pitch. Fastball well outside.
1-0.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
High in the air out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Now to the plate, Jason. And Kendall, Jorge Posada will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 26 home runs and 73 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Posada behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
The 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, and it's still 3-1. Jorge Posada will stay in the ball game, taking over the catching duties behind the plate.
Now catching, number 20, Jorge.
And that'll bring in Mark.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Marcell Ozuna is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now a ball hit hard toward first, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
So 2 are gone in the inning, and we'll get a chance to see the free-swinging Pablo Sandoval. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And Sandoval's aboard, a base hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good.
The right fielder, Christian.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight.
Your attention, please.
So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. So now to the plate, Christian Pache, as he takes a cold strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in it.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Chris Martin will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Johan Camargo is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
The third baseman, Wade Bond.
First offering on its way, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. And that misses. 2-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. 2 very good pitching performances illustrated there as we give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-1 contest. Don Mattingly will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for New York, number 23, Don Mattingly.
Here's the first pitch. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And it's 1-2. Mattingly, just 24 years of age. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues, without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes. He's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Derek Jeter. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Lifted in the air to center. Acuña's there for it. And the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. Ramiro Mendoza will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Ramiro Mendoza.
So here's Johan Camargo, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. No balls and a strike to count.
Camargo.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That misses 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
He throws him on the fastball there. Johan Camargo is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Ozzie Albies is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
And he is in there. Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now
he pulls this one high and deep to right center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Ronald Acuna stands in as he looks at a called strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Grant Dayton enters from the pen to start the 9th.
Number 75. Grant Dayton.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Albies brings it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Tino Martinez stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Way outside. 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth. Now to the plate, here is Jose Canseco. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. The pitch.
Ball, go.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their finals. So now to the plate, Marcel. Mariano Rivera is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Ladies and gentlemen,
now the first pitch.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
Hey, great job pounding his own strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Now another 1-2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit. Orlando Arcia will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. He's set. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Popped him up. Posada is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Pache.
So the Braves down to their final out now. And up next will be Christian Pache. And now the first pitch.
Yep.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation called for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1. And it's fouled away. Darno, the runner at first with two gone. Final strike for the Braves. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Yanks win for the 106th time, most in the division. David Wells records his 18th win of the year, striking out 12 in the process. Mariano Rivera records the save, his 30th. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious